Drop.
Good morning.
Tessa and Black and App State, how y'all doing?
Fantastic. We're so good to see you this morning.
It is good to see y'all. Look, it's good to be seen and not viewed.
That's what I'm talking about.
Huh? Okay, look, we do have a staff shout out. I am going to do a staff shout out to Sharnita Lee. She is the Assistant Vice Provost of Student Success. She helps with the development, promotion, and support of all students on campus. So y'all make sure y'all reach out to her in the Office of Student Success for more or additional information. Okay?
You have any new songs?
Oh, I got a song in rotation for y'all. It's called All Things New, live in Orlando by Ty Tribbett. It talks about just things being fresh, new, all the old things being passed away. It's got a good bump to it. Look, y'all go out and listen to it. It's really, really good. Yeah. Yeah, did y'all not know that I can play the harmonica in my mind? Oh, okay. Back on track. Here's the quote for today. So the quote for today is, stop looking for people to do stuff for you that you can do for yourselves. Get up and do the work. It will pay off in the end. Huh? Just a little more rehearsal though, but don't judge me. And now back to Black at App State. Bye, y'all.
As always, we love the energy, Mimi. And with that, welcome back to Black at App State TV. I'm your host, Rhea Autry, and we are so happy to have you here with us today. First up, Beyonce makes history once again. With the release of Texas Hold'em, Beyonce breaks history as the first Black woman to reach the U.S. #1 spot with a country song. She recently did this with R&B/hip-hop. However, some people are not happy. Country music fans debated over whether the song belongs on notoriously conservative country radio, where Black artists face more discrimination than others. There was even some pushback from country radio, where one Oklahoma station went viral for rejecting a fan's request to play Beyonce's latest single. They replied on social media saying, "We do not play Beyonce on KYKC as we are a country music station. But fear not, Beehive." This station was quick to change their mind after all of the backlash they received. They were quick to claim that they didn't even have the song added into their rotation because it came out so recently. In another statement, they mentioned that they have nothing against the song or Beyonce. Sure. It's incredibly disheartening to see racist behavior in the country music community, especially since country music in the U.S. has Black roots. Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles, affirmed the Houston family's links to cowboy culture after some questioned the singer's connection to the country. "We always understood that it was not just about belonging to white culture only. When people ask, why is Beyonce wearing cowboy hats? It's really funny. I actually laugh because it's been there since she was a kid. We went to rodeos every year, and my whole family dressed in Western fashion." In conclusion, let's not put artists into boxes. If Beyonce announces a country album and releases a country single, it's only right that you play it on country radio. Now go stream Texas Hold'em. Stay tuned for more on Black music artists after these messages.
In 1899, the misty ridges of northwestern North Carolina became home to a simple yet powerful vision: to transform lives and the region through the empowerment of education. Nearly 120 years later, students still feel the pull of this unique place, and Appalachian has remained grounded in the vision of our founders, providing rural access to a sterling education and serving the region. The mountaineer passion for lifelong learning is cultivated from an early age. Right now, Appalachian's youngest mountaineers are developing critical learning skills while also discovering that college is in their future. And when they are ready, their college on the mountain will be ready for them.
So the children that go to school here at the Academy are from all across Forsyth County, particularly children who may be struggling readers. Our goal is to improve literacy for all students K-5, to work with them, bring in the curriculum through Appalachian State University and the Reading Clinic, and support learning across all disciplines.
The experience for a university student here at Middle Fork is really critical.
we're able to show them what their practice that they're learning in the classroom looks like in action. So now we have this community of learners that aren't just little kindergarten through 5th grade students, but we also have teachers who are learning together with them. And they really are building a community that the Academy is really proud to be a part of.
So I've been teaching for 31 years, and one of the questions people always ask me is, why are you still doing this? Why aren't you retired? And my answer to them is because we finally got it right. These children are getting to interact with university professors. They are now identifying with Appalachian. They're saying, that's my college. I'm going to go to that college on the mountain. And they're very excited about that. And so now, these are children who could be first-generation college students. And they're already thinking about it and identifying as college students.
I love being here. I love being at the Academy because this is like one of the best opportunities that a principal can have. I mean, the amount of support I've had as a principal, it's just overwhelming. And I just like being a voice for children and to be a partner with the parents and a partner, on behalf of App State University. This is what I love doing, so I'm very thankful.
Welcome back to Black at App State TV. More on music. A unique band took the stage at Beech Mountain this past weekend to showcase their psychedelic feel-good music. Here's Jaden with more.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jaden with Black at App, and I'm currently at Beech Mountain for the Winter Music Series. Tonight's performance is a psychedelic indie rock band from Asheville, the Get Right Band. What's up, you guys? Would you mind starting off by introducing yourselves?
Yes. Thank you, Jaden. I am Jesse, and I play the bass.
My name is Jazz, and I play drums.
And I'm Silas, and I play guitar and sing, and these guys sing as well, but I didn't tell you.
Nice. And like I said in the intro, you guys are described as psychedelic indie. Can you guys share some insights on the evolution of the Get Right's band since y'all started in 2011?
Yeah, so Jesse and I on the end here, we formed the band together initially in 2011. I think at that time it was a little more of like a kind of party, just high energy, funk, reggae kind of thing. And as time went on, we sort of started finding our own songs and writing our own things. We kind of put together this sound that's a little more indie rock and modern. And there's also this psychedelic element to it. Jazz joined the band half a year ago or so and brought his style to it, which has been cool. So we enjoy seeing it evolve. So it's, it might be a different thing the next time you interview us.
What sets the Get Right band from other indie psychedelic bands?
That is a great question that I have a very definite answer to. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea. We're just, we're just doing our thing. We're not trying to be anything crazy or whatever. We're just kind of, we make the music that we make. We do the thing. We make the stuff that we want to do. And that's kind of all there is to it.
This last question is for Jazz. We've recently been highlighting some black artists for Black History Month as a new segment for the show. You're an incredible drummer, as I've heard, and you're in a predominantly white genre of music. How do you go about being a black drummer in that, and what tips or tricks would you give to an aspiring artist trying to do the same?
I think it's a good question, and I feel like a lot of the genres I've been really fortunate to play in have been kind of predominantly mostly white, but it's really cool because I feel like I try to keep an open mind as far as connecting with people. It definitely comes with its set of challenges and constantly mentally battling things and you walk into a room and you don't know what it looks like. It can be interesting and sometimes it's it's tiring, but I've been doing it a long time and playing with these guys, I have a really good support system. And everybody in our unit, we're all on the same page, and that helps. That goes a long way. Kind of knowing that my band has my back.
All right, well, Jazz, Silas, Jesse, I appreciate you for the time. That's all I got for you guys today. Yes, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys got to bring for the show and for your career. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thanks, Jaden. And for those of you wanting to check out more of their music, check out at the Get Right Band on Instagram. We'll be back right after this. And we're back. This week on Educate Yourself, we get to learn more about how to be more inclusive within the deaf community and how the Black experience is still held within sign language. Let's talk to Matthew Maxey and Kennedy Moore for more.
So it's definitely dope in a way of breaking barriers, bridging the gap by combining sign language and music together. It's a way of helping people become attracted to sign language and become attracted to becoming better advocates and allies on behalf of the deaf culture and community. I love it because honestly, when I first started, that was the main reason why I started. There wasn't enough representation. And the more I see representation, the more I feel empowered. We're all doing our part, playing our role, and we're all on the same path of trying to make it better for the generations ahead. So that's a whole nother conversation. If we're talking about the history of Black American Sign Language, it was based on not slavery, but segregation. And because of the segregation, Black American Sign Language was created so that we could have communication. Now, if anybody labeled it as BASL, it's not really possible nowadays. Why that is because that BASL became integrated into ASL. The more that segregation ended, it all came together. So while my style may seem like it's BASL, it's still ASL, but with a very heavy Black component added to it. Chance. I think the Chance show was incredible. It was a performance. Second favorite was Walker Factor. High energy, loved it. Third favorite, probably Kendrick Lamar. So, if you are not Black, this is how you say Happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. That's if you are not Black. If you are Black, Happy Black History Month. And why that is because ASL would have the color white and a white person. But for Black, it was always Black and a Black person. So we reclaimed it by adding it to become Black for the person while Black for the color. But here's the real kick. White people can't sign Black. Only Black people can.
Okay, that is what I'm talking about. That was definitely dope. That's all we have time for this episode. Stay tuned for the next, where we have the latest on sports, film festivals, current events, and more right here on Black at App State TV. Make sure to follow us on our social media at Black at App on Instagram and Black_at_app on TikTok. Oh, and now that we've reached the second best month of the year, happy Women's History Month, y'all. Stay great.